In the previous chapter, we saw Yanmo seething with hatred at Zhuofan, despite his low cultivation. Yu Mei, noticing this, grew curious. Who was Zhuofan to make someone like Yanmo so wary? Let's begin the chapter. "Number 10! It's number 10!" The cry rippled through the beast-taming sect's ranks. On stage, Hui Xiong, upon seeing his number, erupted in joyous shouts. "God bless me!" He then turned towards Zhuofan, a smug snicker playing on his lips. Third young Master Han sighed, shaking his head. Sigh, stupidity truly is terminal. What's there to laugh about when a freak like that is your opponent? Han Yunfeng thoughtfully scratched his nose. Actually, this is quite fortunate. With Hui Xiong, their strongest fighter, facing him, we might finally get a glimpse into just what this monster is capable of. His two brothers nodded in agreement. I never expected the lower three sects to harbor such an underdog. Their team is designed to challenge the superior three. While it's unlikely a superior sect will fall, we might at least witness a middle sect being knocked down a peg. Yu Mei's voice, smooth as honey, drifted through the air, her gaze fixed on the demon-scheming sect with a hint of admiration. For that muscle-bound brute from beast-taming sect to draw the weakest opponent, it's a real stroke of luck. Yanmo's ears twitched, a cold smile spreading across his face. More like a stroke of incredibly rotten luck. He's already dead, he just doesn't know it yet. Eh? Yu Mei raised a delicate eyebrow, intrigued. There are 6 layers of cultivation separating them. Yet you think this kid can still win? Yanmo simply stated with grim certainty. Well, you'll see. Yu Mei thought to herself, this is becoming very interesting indeed. Back at the demon-scheming sect's stand, Fiend Yang was positively beaming, his face radiating pride, his smile wider than ever. "Brothers and sisters," he began, his voice booming with enthusiasm, "I am bursting with pride to see you all so full of energy, radiating valor and courage. With you all here, challenging the middle 3 sects is nothing but a trivial matter." Zhuofan's voice cut through his grandstanding, impatient. "Get to the point!" Fiend Yang deflated slightly, but quickly recovered with a dismissive wave of his hand. "I was going to shower you with more praise, but since Steward Zhuo is so insistent, I'll get straight to the point. I want you all to hold back against the beast-taming sect. Sending them flying is perfectly acceptable, but absolutely due. Not seriously injure them." Kui Lang frowned, confused. "Why? Just look at that damn Hui Xiong, strutting around like he owns the place, full of hot air. We are itching to give him what he deserves. And now you want us to take it easy on them?" Fiend Yang waved away his complaint, his expression turning serious. "This is called tactics, do you understand? The Double Dragon Gathering is judged based on overall evaluations. If we wound them, their next opponent will be the mystical Heaven Sect. That would be the same as handing mystical Heaven Sect an advantage. You should feel far more disgusted by those hypocritical, ungrateful, so-called righteous liars than by a few ignorant fools." Understanding dawned in the disciples' eyes, nasty grins spreading across their faces. Fiend Yang then turned his attention to Zhuofan, his gaze heavy. "And you, enough of your fraternizing. It could harm our overall position. You are facing their strongest. Make absolutely sure you leave him in one piece, and do not cripple him. You'll only be helping the mystical Heaven Sect if you do." Zhuofan simply waved his hand dismissively. "Lighten up. I know exactly what I'm doing. Besides," he added with a hint of amusement, "with her strength, even fighting Hui Xiong won't be a problem." The judge's voice boomed again. "The barrier is now set. Combatants, take your places." Bearing a cold, predatory smile, Qi Changlong, with his superior cultivation, confidently strode to the center of the stage. He unleashed a fraction of the raw power of a third-layer ethereal stage expert, flexing his majestic strength, an unspoken challenge in the air. The beast-taming sect's side visibly recoiled, fear gripping their hearts, shaking them to their very core. his hands trembling uncontrollably, stared up at Chi Chang Long's chilling sneer on stage and felt tears pricking at his eyes. He whipped around, his face a mask of panic and desperation, pleading with, "Elder, my defeat is certain. Can't I just forfeit?" Elder Lu snorted derisively. "Bullshit. A win earns us 2 points, a draw 1 point, and a loss 0. Forfeiting, however," he spat the word out with disgust, "forfeiting results in minus. 2 points! You not even stepping onto that stage is going to utterly ruin us!" The disciple's face fell, his hope draining away. "The Double Dragon Gathering! They won't even let us forfeit! They just want us all to die!" He lowered, his head clasping his hands together in a desperate, silent prayer. Chi Chang Long's grin widened, mocking and cruel. "You possess good eyes, recognizing true greatness when you see it. In light of your exceptional decision-making," he drawled sarcastically, "I shall grant you mercy. Now be gone." With a casual flick of his wrist, he unleashed a gust of wind so powerful it sent the beast-taming sect disciple hurtling out of the ring, crashing unceremoniously to the ground. The judge's voice rang out, "The first fight goes to the demon-scheming sect." The beast-taming sect disciple lay still for a moment, then slowly sat up, gingerly touching himself all over, checking for injuries. To his utter astonishment, he found nothing broken, nothing even bruised. He was alive and completely unharmed. He began bowing repeatedly, showering Chi Chang Long with grateful thanks. "Thank you for your mercy. Thank you for not killing me." Ignoring the overly grateful disciple, Chi Chang Long returned to his team, a wide, satisfied smile on his face. "Second. Fight! Combatants on stage," the judge announced, his voice laced with a hint of bewilderment. Yue Ling gracefully rose and walked onto the stage. Beast-taming sect's second fighter approached with hesitant, painful steps, shaking from head to toe. Before a single word could be spoken, before any sign or hint of attack, the beast-taming sect disciple abruptly dropped to his knees before Yue Ling, launching into even more frantic pleas for mercy than the first. "Please don't kill me! Senior sister! Please, I beg you, let me go!" Laughter erupted from the demon-scheming sect's stands the moment he knelt, laughter so unrestrained it brought tears to their eyes. Even the judge shook his head, muttering, "This is so utterly fucked up." Yue Ling, squinting down at the groveling figure, sneered. "Good, very good. I simply adore seeing a man who knows his place." She then added with a dismissive flick of her wrist, "Now, beat it." In the same effortless manner as Chi Chang Long, Yue Ling sent the disciple flying with a gentle swish and flick, carefully controlling her power, ensuring he landed unharmed. The beast-taming sect disciple scrambled to his feet from outside the stage, bursting into unrestrained joy, as if he had just narrowly escaped the very jaws of death. Elder Lu, witnessing this spectacle, spat blood, his face contorted with rage and frustration. Huixiong rushed to his side, concern etched on his face. "Elder, are you all right?" From the mystical heaven sect's stands, the girls were also laughing uncontrollably, tears streaming down their faces. But Elder Yun, watching the scene unfold, felt a prickle of unease. Something doesn't feel right about this. Then, realization struck him like a lightning bolt, and he shouted in shock, his voice echoing through the arena. This is the demon-scheming sect's plan.